This is not clickbait. It's just as you saw in the title. I got banned from Blox Fruits. You have been permanently banned? Now, before we go any further, let me explain. A few days ago, I was bored and I thought, it'd be kind of hilarious if I was able to log into admin Uzof's account. And I did just that. I got his username and I started typing in random passwords that I thought Uzof would use, but nothing was working. And then I started to really think like Uzof. And just as I did that, I was able to guess his password and I got into his account. Now, I didn't do anything crazy. All I did was I gave myself some low-level spawning commands. And once I got the commands, I entered my private server and I locked it to make sure nobody was able to enter. And then I started to try out some commands. Now, there was one thing that I was missing, and that was the dark coat. And if I'm able to spawn some darkbeards and kill them, then maybe I'll be able to obtain that. All right, here I am in my private server. Okay, if I remember correctly, the command for spawning darkbeard is /spawn darkbeard. Oh my god, it worked! Oh my god, it actually worked! All right, I'm gonna go ahead and kill him to see if he actually drops any items. All right, come on, he's almost dead. Ooh, it worked! Obtained 1 dark fragment, 3 levels, and 1,500 fragments. Oh my god, okay. But I wasn't able to get the dark coat, so what I'm gonna do now, actually, is I'm gonna try spawning in 10 darkbeards. 1, okay. Ooh, this feels so good. Oh my god, this is how Uzof feels? Just having all these admin commands. All right, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and try and kill them. Hopefully I'm able to kill them without dying, but I mean, if I die, I'll just respawn and kill them again. This should get me the dark coat, no problem. I mean, it's just 10 of them. Oh, I'm getting cooked out here.
Yo!
What?
Yo, Crispy!
Hey, what's up, Uzof?
Yo, what's going on here?
Bro, how did you get in here? This is a private server.
I don't care. I checked the admin logs and I see someone by the name of crispydumbblocks_YouTube is running admin commands. You have to be cheating.
Hold on, let me explain myself.
Explain yourself why you're getting beat up by 10 darkbeards? I don't want to hear nothing. I have to ban you.
Listen. I swear I'm not hacking, bro. Please don't ban me. This is my main account.
Crispy, no, I'm sorry. This has to be done. Farewell.
Bro, no. No way. He actually... Okay, maybe he just kicked me. There's no way he actually banned me. Joining server. Oh, let's go. Okay, I don't think he actually banned me. You have been permanently banned? I gotta call Uzof back, man. Please pick up.
What?
I wasn't using scripts, bro. I used admin commands. Please.
I'll let you prove to me that you're not a cheater by completing a couple of challenges. I'll unban you for now, but if you don't complete these within 24 hours, I'm gonna keep you permanently banned.
All right, Uzof, I'm here, bro. Anything, please.
Well, I do have a little science project a mysterious scientist sent me on. He sent me on a little objective to find someone to test their capabilities by having them awaken all their awakenable fruits. So you're gonna be playing as my little weasel in order to get unbanned.
Dude, I'll do anything. Yes.
All right, but this is all due in 24 hours, so that's how much time you got.
Okay, what's the first challenge? Come on.
All right, for your first challenge, I want you to find one of every awakenable fruit. There's 12 of them, and they need to be fresh, not ones you already own.
Wait, they gotta be fresh? So I gotta like spin them, trade for them?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna waste no time. I'm gonna go spin right now.
All right, wait, hey, Crispy, before you go, do yourself a favor and get rid of that disgusting god human and get yourself a real fighting style like Dragon Talon.
No, honestly, I was just testing something. I usually only have Dragon Talon. All right, see you, Uzof.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Yo, first roll and we got the flame fruit. Let's go. All right, Uzof, my luck is crazy. I got an awakenable fruit right away. Here you go, man.
Wow, nice. You just got 11 more. So you got to keep going. Come on.
All right, 11 more. All right, I guess I'm going to hit the trading tables. All right, Uzof, see you when I have 12. All right, pirates are raiding the castle, and this is a great opportunity to get my second fruit. Hopefully, it's one of the 11 that I still need. Come on. Give me an awakenable fruit. Ooh, I got the ice. Let's go. So now I've collected flame and ice. Let's keep moving because we don't have a lot of time. Uzof gave us 24 hours. Okay, I'm able to spin again and I got the magma. Oh, perfect. Okay, flame, ice, magma, done. Let's keep moving. Okay, a new fruit has been detected and I'm right around the corner. Oh my god, it's dark. Yes. Bro, our luck has been crazy. We now have flame, ice, magma, and dark. Let's keep moving. All right, for our next fruit, I'm going to try getting sand and quake by trading. And I'm going to try to trade a really good fruit because I'd honestly rather lose a good fruit than lose my account. I'll give him love. Oh, he needs to give me something else. Oh, sand and quake. Perfect. All right, so he's willing to give us 2 awakenable fruits. This is perfect. So now we have sand quake by trading. All right, let's go ahead and roll for our next fruit, please. We need an awakenable fruit. Ooh, let's go. I got the phoenix. All right, ice, magma, dark, sand, quake, and now phoenix. I think a fruit should be spawning anytime now, so let's wait for that and hope that one will be an awakenable fruit as well. All right, fruit has been detected. It is at the haunted castle. Please, please, I really hope this is a awakenable fruit. I've been hopping servers, tracking down a bunch of fruits, but I've had no luck. Ooh, it's the rumble. Let's go. Okay, rumble. We got the rumble, baby. Let's go. Man, that took a really long time. I'm not gonna lie. All right, cross rumble off the list. All right, I've been in the server for a while, so I believe the next thing is probably gonna be a castle raid. So I'm gonna wait on that. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, I just finished the sea castle raid and I got the light fruit. Let's go. Things are looking good for your boy. This account is not getting banned, guys. I promise you. I'm gonna do everything it takes, because if I lose this account, you can kiss my Blox Fruits career goodbye. All right, now we have light. Let's keep moving. All right, it's time to spin again, but let's see. No, we got the quake fruit. Oh, we already traded for this. No, this is not what we're looking for. Okay, well, I have 3 more fruits to get, and that's dough, spider, and Buddha. So what I'm gonna have to do now is trade for them. All right, Bonbon is down to trade. Oh, he's got Buddha and spider. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, he's got dough. Oh my god, he's putting magma. Bro, this guy's trolling. All right, spirit, mammoth, pain. All right, put Buddha. Yes, this is good. And spider. Okay, okay, okay. We can accept this, right? Accept. Okay. Woo! All right, guys. This should complete our first challenge of getting the dough, Buddha, and the spider. 1. Let's go. Huh? Wait, what? Bro, did he just disappear? Bro, this guy just trolled. All right, after server hopping a whole bunch, all right, we found a silly raccoon and he accepted to trade dough, Buddha, and spider for control and pain. Now, this is kind of an L for me, but at this point, it doesn't matter because I need to keep this account at any cost. Yes, it worked. We got it. Okay, okay. I can't waste any more time. I need to get out of here and go find Uzoth so I can get him all these 11 fruits. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Uzoth. I finally did it. That took around 4 hours, but I finally have all your fruits.
Hey.
Here's ice, sand, and you can check out those fruits. They're all fresh. Here's dark, quake, dough. Oh my god, that dough took forever. Phoenix, light, magma, spider, rumble, and finally Buddha. What do you think?
Hey, looks like everything's here. Nice job.
All right, does that mean I'm not banned?
No, you got 2 more challenges, buddy.
Oh my god. Okay, well, what's the second challenge? Come on, there's not much time left.
Now that you collected all these fruits, next I need you to master them all. Unlock all the skills for each of these fruits.
Okay, you know what? I can't complain. It's either I do this or I'm never gonna have a Blox Fruits career. All right, man. I'll see you later.
All right.
Okay, so the first fruit we're gonna start mastering is the flame fruit. And before I get started, I just want to note that I already have the dough, the rumble, the Buddha, the spider, and the magma mastered. So that just leaves 7 fruits left to master. So that's some good news. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and start mastering the flame fruits. And as you can see, my mastery on the flame is just 1. But it's a good thing I'm in the 3rd sea because I'll get that full mastery in no time. And flame has 4 unlocked moves: burning blast, fire column, flame destroyer, and fire flight, with flame destroyer needing 100 mastery. And with the first few kills, I almost fully mastered the flame fruit. Oh, there we go, fully mastered. That just took 1 wave of NPCs. And now we have fire column, flame destroyer. Wow. Here's fire bullets, and then we have the burning blast. All right, now without wasting time, let's go ahead and move on to our next fruit, which is the ice fruit. And you know what I realized is I don't actually have the perms of these. So you know what? This might not be a good idea because this account might get banned, but I'm gonna have to spend some Robux to buy all of these perms to make my life a lot easier. I'm taking extreme measures to make sure that this account does not get banned, guys. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the ice, sand, dark, light fruit, quake. Oh my god, guys, please like and subscribe to help me financially recover from this. Next up, we have spider, phoenix, rumble, and I'm broke again. I believe that's all of them. So now let's go ahead and equip to ice and get to mastering. I already have 39 mastery on this, which is actually kind of good. But let's get the rest of it as fast as we can, because as of right now, guys, we only have 18 hours remaining before Uzoth bans me again, and I don't want to go through that. That was probably the worst feeling ever. Just seeing the "you have been banned" message. I don't want to see that again. All right, after one wave of NPCs, I have fully mastered the ice. So here's Ice Bird. Ooh, here's Goliath Epoch. I don't know how to say that. Ice Spears and Ice Surge. Nice. All right, no wasting time. Let's jump over to sand. And for sand, as you can see, I have one mastery. Let's do Desert Sword. Nice. This is gonna take a while. I have to wait so long for the move to get off cooldown. All right, we killed a couple of NPCs and we're at mastery 60. We've unlocked Desert Funeral. Ooh, that's a nice one. I like that one. All right, 93. We're almost at 100. Here's Sand Tornado. Yeah, put them in a blender. We're almost there. We're almost there. Come on. All right, and with that, we got 127 mastery and we have unlocked Heavy Sand. Let's see how that looks. Woo. Oh my God, it's just like a sand punch. And then let's move on to our next fruit, which is the Dark. Dark, I believe I've never used that before. Yeah, I've got mastery 1 on Dark. Oh my God. I really do be neglecting these low-level fruits. All right, we've unlocked Black Spiral. Let's take a look at that. Oh, that is a vacuum. That is a dark vacuum into the abyss. Dark's kind of nice. I don't know why I haven't used this fruit before. Yes, we got Black Hole. Let's go. 94. We're almost there. We're almost there. All right, here's Black Hole. Damn. And we're 10 mastery away from Dark Bomb. Woo! We got it. All right, let's take a look at Dark Bomb. Oh my God. It's a Dark Spirit Bomb. All right, Dark Fruit has been mastered. Let's move on to the Light Fruit now. And again, as you can see, my mastery is at a measly 1. But I got M1, so that's great. Boom. Oh yeah. We just need one more ability, and that is a Sky Beam Barrage. We've unlocked Barrage of Light, Reflection Kick, and Light Flight. We got it. Sky Beam Barrage. All right, Light has now been mastered. Let's move on to the Quick Punch. Nice. Wow, with just one NPC, it takes me up to like 50. Oh, we've unlocked Quake Wave. Oh, that looks just like Quake Punch, but much stronger. All right, we're at 95. We need 150 total. Let's get V4 going again. We're almost there. We're almost there. Boom, we got Dual Tsunami. Damn, what is that? Let's go ahead and use that. Whoa. Hey, yo, guys, you better watch out. All right, we've done it. Now, let's move on to the next fruit. All right, for our next and final fruit that we don't have mastery on is the Phoenix Fruit. I've actually been very curious about this fruit. I've never used that. But for the first move, we have the Cannon. Boom. Hey, yo. All right, we got Hybrid Flight. Oh, that's nice. All right, come on. We can't waste no more time. And we got Regeneration Flames. Oh my God, I can heal myself. I've always wanted this. All right, we've unlocked Fast Kick. Go ahead and see that. I don't know what that did, but we killed him. But you know what? To get to 250, let me go ahead and farm the Cake Queen. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, 212. Let's take on some more NPCs and woo! Ooh, hey, yo, that's majestic, bro. It's so nice. Why have I not used this fruit before? All right, enough yapping. Let's go back to Uzoth and present him with all of the mastered fruits and see what he got for us. Hopefully, he can unban me, bro. I'm sweating over here. All right, Uzoth, after killing every single boss 100 times, I have finally done it. I've mastered every single awakened fruit.
Are you sure about that? I gotta check the admin console.
Go ahead. I'm no hacker.
Wow, damn, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, so unban me, please.
No, we got one more challenge, Crispy, and it's the hardest and most time-consuming of them all.
Okay, what is it? Lay it on me.
Now, the final challenge to getting you completely unbanned, I need you to awaken all of these fruits. Good luck.
Every single one?
Yes, you're running out of time. Go.
Bro, that's impossible. All right, we're gonna start off with the Flame Raid because that is our first awakened fruit. All right, and we're gonna be using the Buddha. I feel like the lower level fruits should be easy to solo. Okay, Island 1 done. Let's head over to the second island. I feel like we're gonna be able to finish this challenge before the time runs out because we only have 10 hours remaining. Okay, second island complete. Let's jump over to the third island. Yeah, these guys are still very, very easy. It's not getting a lot harder. That's good news for us. Whoa, 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 I'm almost dead. How did these guys get so strong all of a sudden? Oh, it's the lava. Oh, I'm so stupid, bro. This is not what I needed. There's so much time wasted. All right, let's get right back in there. Ah! All right, this time we're gonna avoid the lava. First island done. Second, this is where we died last time. I'm just gonna stay in the middle. Woohoo! All right, this one island's done. Let's move on to the next one, the fourth one. There's no lava here, so there's no danger for me. Boom, there we go. Now let's go over to the final island. Oh my God, there's so much lava here. Oh God, these guys knew what they were doing. Let's take on this boss. Oh, this guy's getting cooked. The boss is almost dead. I gotta switch over to Flame right now because everybody's almost dead. Let's do that real quick. And this is why I bought the perms, just so I can do Buddha raids and then switch over to the fruits. Boom, all right. Boss dead, and we have just a couple more NPCs. These guys are almost dead too. All right, we did it. We did it. 4 minutes and 39 seconds left, and we got a new title. But most importantly, we are now able to awaken our Flame Z move. Hello, Crispy. Yes, 500 fragments. Perfect. So now we have blue fire bullets. Ooh. Yo, okay, that's sick. It's so much better. All right, no wasting time. We're going to jump into the next raid right away. And just as expected, it was super easy. Now we can go ahead and purchase our next move, which I believe is the F, the flight. Flame flight, 2,000 fragments. Oh my god, these are getting expensive. But it's a good thing I have a lot of fragments because when Usopp came and killed all those Darkbeards, I got a crap ton of frags. Whoa! Rocket flight. Oh my god, this is so much faster. All right, this is a good improvement. I like that. Let's join the next raid and unlock the X ability. Come on, come on. Yes. All right, congratulations. Now we're gonna purchase our third ability, which is the X ability for 3,000. I'm gonna have to spend over 100,000 fragments to awaken all of these fruits. Now let's take a look at Prominence Burst. Ooh. All right, moving along, we unlock the C ability for 4,000 fragments, and it's the Flaming Vortex. Ooh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Ooh, it's like a giant fire uppercut blast. Love it. These awakened abilities are so much better. All right, we're now on our final raid. We're gonna be upgrading our Flame Destroyer, which is the V ability. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Yes, we did it. Congratulations. We got 1,000 fragments, and now we can fully awaken our Flame Fruit with the V ability. And that's gonna cost us 5,000 fragments. Oh my god. Of course. All right, we did it. Now let's see Hell's Core. That is massive. Oh, hey, yo. All right, the Flame Fruit just upgraded from like a rare to like a legendary. Okay, the Flame Fruit has now been fully awakened. And that being said, I have also previously awakened the Dough Fruit and the Rumble Fruit. So with that, that's 3 awakened fruits, which leaves us with 9. On our next awakened fruit, we're gonna be equipping the Ice. All right, let's purchase the chip and get right into the raid. All right, here we are inside the ice raid, and it looks like we're in Frozen Village. Oh yeah, these guys are just as weak as the flame NPCs, but there's no lava this time, so I'm not gonna die. I was gonna fly through these islands. We have no time to waste. I think we're like on 8 hours now. All right, island 1 done. Dash over to the second island. Take these guys out. Come on, come on, come on. I've already got Awakening. That's crazy. But again, I'm not gonna use Awakening till the final boss. All right, here we go on the final island, which looks like a mix of Fountain and the Frozen Village. All right, we're gonna awaken our V4 and we're gonna take out this boss while still remembering to switch over to ice. I think that's the hardest part about this raid is remembering to switch to ice. All right, here we go. The boss is almost dead. We got ice out. Come on, come on. We did it. All right, almost 6 minutes remaining. We've earned 1,000 fragments and now we're able to unlock our Z ability for ice. All right, it seems like all the awakening fragment price are the same. So we've upgraded our Z ability. We've got Ice King and Ice Queen. Let's go. And now we have the new Cold Storm. Woo! All right, so this is different than the first Z ability where it would kind of shoot like shards. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next raid. All right, the boss is almost dead. And there he is. Annihilated. All right, now we unlock the F ability, which is Ice Skating. Wait a second. I didn't have this. So it's basically like Yeti. So if you guys can't afford the Yeti, just get the Ice, awaken it, and there you go. All right, this is really cool. I like this. But what I'd like more is to keep my Blox Fruits account. So let's keep pushing and awaken the X ability. All right, we're going to transform to V4, slap up these guys, equipped Ice, and boom, done. Yo, why am I naked, bro? Where'd my clothes go? All right, X ability upgraded. Let's take a look. Ice Surge. Hey, yo, that is way bigger. All right, this is very similar to the other X move. It's just a lot bigger. Next. That's almost dead. Yo, where are you going? Come back. All right, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And I still have no clothes on, bro. This is crazy. All right, C ability, 4,000 fragments. Yes, take my money, bro. Frozen Dragon. Hey, yo, what? All right, that's sick. That's really cool. I like that. So wherever I click, it'll just like summon a Frozen Dragon. Whoa. If I knew that the abilities would be this much better, I would have awakened these fruits a long time ago. All right, well, I can't keep admiring these moves. I need to move on. I need to move on. We have one more ability to awaken, and that is the Glacial Epoch. I really hope they change that name because I can't even say that. And with the final boss kill in the ice raid, I can now finally purchase the V ability for 5,000 fragments. All right, and instead of Glacial Epoch, we now have Absolute Zero. Here we go. Woo! Oh, this is okay. Now I get it. Every time I PvP somebody with the ice fruit, this is what I get frozen in, and now I know what it is. All right, but my favorite move is definitely the Frozen Dragon. That is super epic. And if we come over here to the Awakening Expert, we can see we have awakened every single ability. So now we've mastered the ice fruit. Let's keep moving. Our next fruit we're gonna awaken is gonna be the sand, and I'm kind of excited to see what the sand map looks like. This is like the desert from the first sea. I guess that makes sense. Oh, this is a nice island. Cute little buildings. Seems like there's a celebration going on, but the only thing I'm gonna be celebrating is my awakening. We're on the 3rd island now. Easy peasy. And we've hit the 5th island, which looks a lot like the desert with the pyramids. Oh my god, bro, I keep getting stunned with these sand abilities. This has been the most annoying one out of the 3 that I've done so far. We've done it! All right, the first sand raid has been completed. We can now awaken the Z ability. We got a new title, Desert Prince. Hey, yo, that's me. And our new ability, from Desert Sword to Desert Blade. Woo! Okay, that looks like it has a lot more range. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's keep moving. Our next ability is going to be the Sand Flight, which is super slow. So I hope that the awakened version is a lot better. All right, our second raid completed. We can now awaken the Sand Fruit. We have Tornado Flight. Ooh, see that. Woo! Okay, very similar to Sand Flight, just a lot faster. Nice. All right, we got Axe ability. Yes, yes. Instead of Desert Funeral, we now have Sand Coffin. And let's test this out on an actual NPC. Ooh, okay, this is very similar to Sand Funeral, but I think it just does a lot more damage. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So far, the Sand Awakening has not been that epic, but we got 2 more to go. Let's go. All right, Naked Me, give me Sand Tornado Awakening. All right, instead of Sand Tornado, we now have Sandstorm. Woo! Okay, okay. Better, but still not as cool. Let's keep moving. Okay, and for our final ability, we're going to be going from heavy sand to deep sand. Ooh, we got some electric aura. Oh, okay, that is by far the nicest one for the sand. Right, so now we have awakened the sand fruit. Okay, light and dark completed. Next up, we got the Quake raid. All right, and the Sea Quake looks like it takes place in like a marine fortress type map. It's kind of cool. It makes sense because, I mean, Whitebeard spawns there, right? We've done it. We've unlocked Sea Quake. All right, here we go. We're going to zoom out because I know this is a huge ability. Woo, so I think we already got area damage. And then we wait a couple seconds and oh my Lord, have mercy. Bro, woohoo! It comes from like 4 or 5 different directions. Oh, that's cool. I love that. All right, Quake has been awakened. Now, our next fruit is going to be Magma. All right, let's fly through these islands. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, the 5th island completed. And we can unlock our Magma Clap. Oh, look, I got clothes on this time. That's great. I love that. All right, Magma has been fully awakened. Now we're gonna go on to one of the best fruits in the game, the Buddha. And for the Buddha, I have already awakened the Z ability, so that just leaves us with F, X, C, and V. And so far I've been soloing these raids, but now that I'm doing the Buddha raid, I don't know if I can do this on my own, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna go solo first time, and if I can't do it, I'm gonna need to call in some support. All right, so far so good. We're on Island 3, but now is when the Buddhas start to spawn in. Island 4, it's only getting harder from here. A lot more Buddhas now. All right, we made it to the final island, and I've been here before, and this will not be easy. Right off the bat, we have 4 Buddhas. We don't even have normal NPCs, just straight Buddhas. Okay, I believe I've taken out all his henchmen, so all that leaves us with is the boss. And again, I can't see his health, so I just gotta swing and pray. Ooh, he's dead. He's dead. Yes! Okay, honestly, that wasn't too hard to solo. It did take a lot longer than other raids, but I think it's doable. But most importantly, now I can unlock a new ability that I don't already have, which is the F ability. I believe they're gonna get rid of Buddha Leap because now we have Retribution Dash, which is just a cute little dash. All right, let's push forward and get the rest of the Buddha awakening. All right, now we have Buddha fully awakened, and we have unlocked the final ability, Twilight of the Gods. It covers a lot of distance. All right, guys, Buddha has been awakened, and with that, we have 2 more fruits remaining to awaken, the Spider and the Phoenix. All right, we're inside our first Spider raid, and this looks like we're in the Turtle Island, around where the cafe is. For the Spider and the Phoenix, I don't know if I can solo this, but we're gonna give it a shot. All right, Island number 2, so far so good. All right, Island number 3, which looks like a broken factory. All right, Island number 3 is done. We have Awakening. We're gonna save it to the final island. Now we're on number 4, and yeah, it's starting to get hard because the NPCs are starting to use Spider V. All right, final island. Let's go. Oh my god. Okay, this is really hard. I need to awaken ASAP. Yeah, this is way harder than the Buddha raid. Come on, come on. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Oh, I can do it. Yes, he's dead. No, 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 no. Oh, I forgot to switch to Spider. Oh my god, bro. I just spent like 10-20 minutes. Oh, what a waste of time. Okay, we're gonna do that again, and we're gonna unlock the Z ability this time. All right, we've done it. Get rid of that Spider Wrath. Yo, I'm unlocking crazy amount of titles. I'm a spider now. We got Thermal Laceration. Cool, cool, cool. All right, we can't waste any more time. I've already wasted a crazy amount of time. Let's go ahead and unlock the next one. All right, we fully unlocked the Spider ability. Now let's take a look at all the moves. We got Thermal Laceration, Silk Prison, Eternal White, Ultimate Thread, and Spider Highway, which basically makes me Spider-Man. Woohoo! All right, guys, spider is completed, and that leaves us with one final fruit, and that is the phoenix fruit. As you can see, spider is done. We jump over to phoenix. I have nothing awakened. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna make it, guys. Uzoff just messaged me on Discord and said, you better hurry up. You're just about to get banned. It's as if I didn't have enough pressure. But now we have the hardest raid of them all, the phoenix raid. And as you know, to get the phoenix raid chip, you need to talk to the 6 scientists, have phoenix at mastery level 400, which I spent a lot of time that I didn't have to get it to mastery 400. But now I can get the chip from the 6 scientists, and we can start our raids. All right, here we go. And for this one, I've decided to use the cursed dual katana because I remember that the enchantment I have on the CDK gives me health back. It's kind of like the sanguine arts. But yeah, we're on second island, and so far so good. We have a little obby here to take us to the third island, and now we're in the final island. Oh, and this island is literally from Marine Fortress. We got sea beasts. No, you're joking. All right, we got awakening. Perfect timing. Take out the boss, and this time we're gonna switch over to phoenix. I'm not making that mistake again. All right, one last NPC. Take him out. Yeah, the CDK was definitely a good move. All right, we did it. 2 minutes remaining. I'm gonna have to call in help for this one because I'm not gonna make it in time if I do this solo every time. But anyways, let's go ahead and awaken our Z ability for the phoenix, and we have cannon, and our cannon is gonna be awakened to cremation cannon. Nice. All right, next. Oh my god, it's been so long. Oh my god, I gotta hurry up. Uzoff is literally spamming me. He's like, you're getting banned, you're getting banned. Okay, hurry. V ability 5,000, yes. All right, we go from full. Whoa, what's happening? Why am I, bro, get me out of here. There's no way I got glitched back in. Did I unlock it? Bro, if I didn't unlock it, I'm getting banned right now. Take me back. You cannot talk to this NPC. Bro, no. Oh, I gotta reset. I gotta reset. All right, here we go. Wait, did I get it? Did I actually get the final transformation? Let's see. Oh, yes, I got blazing plumage. Let's see. Ooh. Damn. Yo, that looks sick. Okay. No wasting time. Let's get out of here. We gotta go find Uzoff. Okay, I did it. I'm done.
Really? You do not have a lot of time left. All right, let me analyze you. Oh, okay. The mysterious scientist would be really interested to hear about this. All right, Crispy, you helped me a lot with this experiment, and so I can maybe assume you didn't cheat.
I didn't, dude. All I did was log into your account.
Bro, that's not possible. I have a very strong password.
Dragon talons on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dude, come on. A kindergarten could have figured that out.
That doesn't matter. I have to go. See you. Bye. You're unbanned. Bye.
Change your password.
I will.